Uh, so today I have to improvise because apparently my area, it's too dark and there are too many creepy crawlies and there are too many too many crickets making noise. So I thought today I'll do a video in a different area. But the only thing is I need to be careful because cars are moving left and right, and I don't know if people can see me walking. So that's why just be a little careful while making this video. Anyway, need to improvise. So in today's video I wanted to share with you my thoughts about New Year. We all like to celebrate New Year, no? Like when there's Christmas, New Year, we love to go to a party, we love to do something exciting, crazy, because obviously this comes once a year, and once a year you want to enjoy, right? So of course you will look to find out where is the party happening, where can you go and enjoy yourself, where can you go with your friends as a group, where there is a nice buffet, what the entertainment is. Now there's nothing wrong in doing this, and it's not that if you do it you're stupid, or if you don't do it you're great. I've done it over the years. For all the years that I stayed in Dubai, I used to literally do it every year. I mean, every year I was actually looking forward to having these sessions. Just always wonder where is the next party, who is celebrating, which girl can I take out, for a date, who are the friends that I can enjoy with. So it's normal. You're doing it, I'm doing it, everyone does it. And it's fun because once a year you get to really enjoy. And especially the countdown. You count 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and Happy New Year, and you start blowing and not blowing, the confetti and the party caps and all that stuff. So it's a great time. It's enjoyable, it's fun. Everyone does it. But now the question is why I stopped celebrating New Year, and how do I celebrate it? Now, we normally do our normal stuff. We follow a regular pattern of behavior until something big happens in our life, which changes our perspective forever. When that something big happens, we kind of re-evaluate our choices and decisions. And for me, it was 2011, after I lost everything. Actually, before that, not just 2011. Until I was working for my company, which was Quick Electric. It was a switchgear company where I was close to the CEO, who was my mentor for many years. I used to literally find out where is a party happening, where can I go out, who are the people I can hang around with. That time there was this hotel, Ramada Intercon near Galadari. Those days it was Galadari roundabout. It became Galadari Junction near the after Al Mulla Plaza, that is Dubai Sharjah, the junction. When you just enter Dubai, there's Al Mulla Plaza on the left hand side. After that, straight when you go, there is a flyover. On the right hand side is before the flyover, right hand side is Ramada Intercon. Ramada Hotel. That place used to have blues and cues. It was a Sri Lankan band. I used to go there every week. Sometimes I would go there twice a week. And then when I had my friends that I used to hang around with, I used to go 2-3 times a week. Okay? So those days, just wanted to figure out where is the party happening and where can I enjoy. And that's something, it was like inbuilt in us, I had to enjoy. I just had to enjoy. It was like an itch. If I didn't enjoy, I felt something was wrong with me. That's what everyone, you have peer pressure, you have people telling you, hey, listen, man, where are you going out? Hey, man, which movie will we go and watch? What will we do? So when you hang around with people, you just want to enjoy. You just want to have fun. And this was the common pattern that we followed. Friends would ask where to go out, which place. We would plan things out, whether it was watching a movie, whether it was going out for food. Hi, doggy. Oh, very friendly dog. Hi, doggy. How are you? Exceptionally friendly dog. So I did this for many years, and this was considered a normal, acceptable behavior, going out, enjoying with the friends, especially hanging around with girls, or a group. And I remember, if you were going out for a new year, if the entrance is normally 50 dirham, on New Year it'll be 200 dirham or 300 dirham or 500 dirham. 500 dirham will be a VIP table, or 1000 dirhams will be a VIP table. Oh, that's a nice big dog, man. Real big dog. Okay. So I had these moments. Now, it was all fun until I had a job. It was all fun until I was earning money. It was all fun until, I had a salary coming in, guaranteed salary. However, what happened was, once you lose your job, after you lose your job, when you don't have this salary coming in, when you don't have extra money to spend, when you don't have the perks and benefits, things are different. There you begin to question. Okay, and your priority is not to go for parties. Your priority is not to go and enjoy. Your priority is, okay, where can I get a job? How will I pay my bills? How can I buy food? Your priorities change. So for me, my priorities changed the day I lost my job. After I lost my job, obviously my priority was to find a job. And money started drying out. Slowly money started drying out, and eventually all the money dried out. This dog is still following me. So now what do I do? So as money started drying up, when money dries up, friends vanish. Nobody wants to talk to you. Nobody wants to call you. Nobody wants to take you out because you're a liability. You don't have money. And how much money can people spend on you? And you're not in a mood to call up friends. You're not in a mood to hang around with people. You don't want to have all these moments. You just want to focus on what is important. So friends dry out. Girlfriends vanish. The places you used to hang out, you can't spend money, so they don't want you there. So now what do? You're alone, right? So that was my condition. I was alone. Nobody was there. And in this situation, I had to, end up thinking of my survival, thinking of myself. And then eventually ended up having to ask somebody for help. And let me tell you this, my situation became so bad. I didn't have money for food. I didn't have money to stay. I didn't have money for anything. I literally was depending on other people to help me out. It was really a bad situation, really bad. So during this time, what happened was, I remember it was going to be New Year. And I was staying near Sharjah Petrofac. A gentleman, his name is George, he gave me his place to stay. He had a company provided, I think it was a company provided accommodation near Sharjah Petrofac. There's a flyover. From Sharjah Petrofac, there's a flyover. As soon as you get down the flyover, on the left hand side was where I was staying. That time there was this place called Ultima Cafeteria. So I was staying there, and I didn't have a computer, I didn't have a TV, I just had a phone. I didn't have anything. Internet, okay, internet was there. So I was sitting there quietly, just wondering what to do. And then New Year came. When New Year came, I remember it. When New Year came, I was, sitting in my room alone. It was, I think, 11:30. Okay, 11:30, and it's going to be New Year in another half an hour. So what I thought to myself is, okay, let me go down and go for a walk to 11:30 in the night. And if any one of you goes to Sharjah Petrofac building in Sharjah, near the Majaz, I think, seaside, where the flyover is there. If you go there, you can literally see the Dubai skyline. You can see the Dubai skyline. It's like you can see the buildings. And when the light is there, hey doggy, again the doggies come for you. Very friendly dog. And when you see the Dubai skyline, you can see Burj Khalifa. Okay, Burj Dubai or Burj Khalifa, whatever. So I was watching Burj Khalifa there, and as usual, Burj Khalifa, it lights up. They have firecrackers and fireworks and all this stuff. So I was walking, going around in circles, looking at the Dubai skyline. And then I think 5 minutes more to 12 o'clock. 5 minutes, sorry, 2-3 minutes more for 12 o'clock. So I was standing there looking at the horizon, and I knew that Burj Khalifa is going to light up. So I stood there, waited. And finally, when it became 12 o'clock, Burj Khalifa lit up. You could literally see from that distance, nearly, I think, 10-20 kilometers away. I stood there, I saw the fireworks, it lit up, and then you can hear the ship sirens, you can hear people honking their cars, you can hear noise at the background. And yes, that everyone's saying, yay, and this and that, whatever. So I stood there. I stood there for, I think, 2-3 minutes, saw all this fireworks and sound and all that. And after around 3 minutes, there was perfect silence. There was no noise, nothing. So I stood there all alone. I remember my jeans trouser was there, and very loud. My jeans trouser that I was wearing, and my shirt, just a loose shirt. And I just stood there. Okay, New Year, Happy New Year, whatever. Nobody was there to wish me. I didn't wish anyone. I stood there, waited. Then what I did is, I looked up in the sky. I saw the stars. Okay, it was a cloudless night. Okay, so I stood there, waited, looked around, finished like this. Nobody was there. People were doing their own thing. And then after another 15-20 minutes, walking. I didn't think anything. I was just walking. Finally, I thought to myself, okay, so what? New Year. Okay, so what now? Nothing. It was New Year. Okay, people enjoying themselves, having parties, dancing, eating food, some people getting drunk. So I asked myself, okay, what's the point of all this? Nothing. I saw everyone do their own thing, and so I went back home, sat in my client, went up to my room, sat down there. It was totally quiet. I looked at my phone. I didn't even want to listen to YouTube, nothing. The only thing that was on my mind was, okay, where will I get a job? How will I earn some money? And I also asked myself, how will I have money for food tomorrow? That was the only thought in my head. From where can I get money for food? So then I lay down on the bed. I was thinking, and I thought myself to sleep. Woke up next day. Again, same thing. Thinking, where will I get a job? What will I do? How will I earn money? So after that, ever since that particular day, I asked myself, like, why do people celebrate this New Year? What is this New Year? It's just another day for another year. I looked at all the years I had parties. What was the use? All the parties that I went to, all the friends that I had, all the relationships that were there. When you have money, you have all these people. But when you don't have money, there is nobody. So I thought to myself, okay, when there's no money, there is nobody, then what's the use of having such friends? What's the use of having such friends, relationships, relatives, people who only are there with you when you have money, but when you don't have money, they all vanish? And I started to think that then it's meaningless, right? That means when you have money, you can have all this. When you don't have money, you don't. So why am I having this? Why am I spending money for something that is not worth it? Why don't I do something worthwhile? So from that day onwards, what I started to do is, I started to ask myself, okay, oh, that is really loud, man. I started to ask myself, okay, what is something meaningful? What is something worthwhile? What is something nice that I can do which makes me truly happy inside? And I would always question myself and then do it. So now when New Year, or let's say Valentine's Day, or some occasion, all that, I don't celebrate because it doesn't mean anything to me. It's everyone is doing it. So I don't want to be another sheep. I don't want to do it just because everyone's doing it. So what I thought to myself is, I'll only do those things that have meaning for me, that give me happiness. Now, for example, instead of celebrating because everyone's celebrating, I'll find out a day where it's special for me and I'll keep myself happy. I'll give you an example. Let's say New Year, you book a table for dinner. I'm pretty sure the price is 5 times or 10 times more, overpriced. In fact, there are people who spend 20,000-30,000 dirhams, around $5,000 to $10,000, just to sit on a table next to Burj Khalifa, just to see the fireworks. They have the money, it's their right, it's their life. What I decided to do is, okay, 20,000-30,000. What I'll do is, 20,000-30,000, where can I go and enjoy myself for the same amount of money, but do something better? So instead of spending 20,000-30,000 going for a party, maybe I can invest that 20,000-30,000 in a computer. Maybe I can 20,000-30,000, I can buy a nice new pair of exercise clothes. You know, maybe I can invest in something worthwhile. Maybe buy some nice books. I started questioning my spending habits. I started asking myself what would give me the best bang for the buck. Sometimes I would even go for a training program. Hey doggy. Huh? You're a very friendly dog. So sometimes I would even go for a training program that would help me develop some skills. So ever since that day, I've stopped celebrating in all this bullshit. I've stopped celebrating all these festivals that give that, you know, people are just like brainless sheep. They're doing just to enjoy themselves. Instead, what I do now is I focus on what gives me the best value for money, what gives me the return on investment, you know. I don't just do something blindly. And I'll always use my common sense and ask myself, okay, if nobody was there, if I was alone, would I still do it? And if the answer is no, let's say a New Year festival, nobody is there, I'm alone, would I spend 20, 30,000? Would I spend $5,000? Would I spend $1,000 sitting alone and watching these firecrackers? If the answer is no, if I wouldn't do it alone, then why am I doing it when people are there? Am I dying for, you know, a company? And if I'm dying for a company, I might as well have someone who's meaningful to me, someone who is there for me, a true friend, you know. I won't spend money for just to feel important or special, you know. And ever since, I'll tell you, my life has been better. Now I don't go for New Year parties, I don't go for birthday parties, I don't celebrate birthday parties, I don't go for these big gatherings. Rather, the money that I'm about to spend for these gatherings, I save the money and I ask myself, okay, what is the best use of this money? Even my wife, for example, if she says she wants to, hey doggy, very friendly guy, very, very friendly. See, look at him. Hey, nice doggy. So what I do is this money, like even when my wife says, okay, can we go for this party or can we go for this outing? I tell my wife, okay, this is the amount of money, whatever it is, you want to go out. I give her the money and I tell her, okay, ask yourself what you want to do with this money. Do you want to go out for this? Or do you want to buy something from a restaurant, nice restaurant? Or would you rather buy stuff home and make it for yourself? You'll be pretty surprised that when you do this, most of the people, they always prefer to be at home. Like for example, my wifey, whenever I tell her, let's, you know, if she wants to go out, suppose she wants to go out and eat something outside and all that, I give her the money. I say, what do you want to do? 99 out of 100 times, my wife says, okay, I will buy stuff from the market and I'll make it here because I can eat it multiple number of times. I don't need to eat it just once. And she has learned the value of money that way. So this video is not to bash up you guys who celebrate New Year and birthdays. That's your priority, that is your wish, that is your choice, it's your money. You can spend whatever you like. I know there are guys who have literally booked a table just to see the fireworks of Burj Khalifa. You know, up to, I think, 25,000 dirhams. 25,000 dirhams just to book a table with your girlfriend. And then they take a selfie and put it on Instagram or social media. Fine, that's your money. But for me, 25,000 dirhams, I can buy a new computer system. I can register for a educational program. I can save this money, put it in a, you know, some kind of investment. Or I can use it to buy, you know, stuff for my house or for myself or the family. So like I said, each one of you has to decide what is right for you. But for me, New Year, what I'm going to do is sit at home, do my work, plan out for next year, and put into motion the strategies to earn more money. Will I enjoy? Yes, I'll figure out a place to enjoy, a time to enjoy. But I'll be very smart with how I spend my money, how I spend my time, and most importantly, who I'm with. Right now, my wife and my baby is not there. So I'll save this money, and when they are back, we'll go out as a family. So that's me at least. So anyway, this is what I wanted to share with you. Let me know your thoughts. I love to hear your point of view. So let me know what you think. This is me signing off. You guys take care.
Yeah, I know what you're thinking. You can get a job in the Middle East simply by trying or by magic, through others, or by fluke. Remember that competition is everywhere. Some here, some there, but bam! Loy Machedo is the best.